It should indeed. Alright, back at it again at Battle Network. It's time to end this, except, oh no! A tiny gap. And what are you talking about, Mega Man? You don't have batteries! I'm guessing maybe they originally thought they would include some battery puzzles here, and then were like, wait, that dungeon sucked, let's not do that. Let's only make this whole thing one gimmick, that would be way better. I had to get help by a girl.
God. You've been helped by 5 other people at this point, lad. You can't do shit on your own. I'm surprised you can dress yourself in the morning.
I would say that he just wears that outfit all the time, but he does wear pajamas. Lan, why are you a dick?
I guess part of this is that there's no voice acting. And maybe he's supposed to be embarrassed because his crush is helping him or whatever. But when there's no voice acting, he just seems like an asshole.
Yep.
Why are we crying? We have to go beat up a stereotype. And they go beat up an old man. This is gonna be the easiest part. Oh god, it's the spy from Spy vs. Spy. As a wizard.
Here's my Plague Doctor Wizard. I guess this is just a prelude to Plague Nights.
I like how in the sprite that looks like his chin.
Yeah.
You can't tell it's a nose.
I thought it was supposed to be a beard.
Oh, that too. That would make sense, because he's a wizard.
He's just got the pointiest beard. So anyway, Magic Man is a summoner. Dear God, this is chaotic. Thankfully, his fire doesn't change positions. But hoo boy! Oh, he could destroy that Anubis statue at any time, so I'm not going to assume it's staying around. This battle isn't so bad, especially if you get lucky and he uses viruses that, you know, you're better against. To be fair, a tough bunch so far.
What is happening?
Too much. Also, I feel like he can, like, go between those summoning spots, but I guess not.
I mean, he has to, right? Why else would they be there?
To summon, I guess. Oh, you hoot! You are the only one I liked! Anyway, here, have this! Oh no, why did it kill us? Dude, I did it! Hell yeah! Look out for what? oh god! Oh, what is pacing?
He was playing the background music, so I killed him.
Anyway, Mega Man's dead, so this is supposed to be a sad moment. But, it's time for some backstory. I know you told me the one thing you wanted me to do is save Mega Man, but listen, I fucked that up.
I'm still pissed off at how much Chad looks like a young Taiga from EXE.
Mm-hmm.
There's more white in his hair, but he's still wearing the stupid camo pants.
What could possibly make Mega Man harder to use? Will it make the controls clunky?
It'll turn all the level design into Mega Man Classic.
I can't make a sentient AI, what the hell? I mean, that's really gonna drive up prices for these pets, dude. Yeah? You don't say? What could that 5% be? So,
Oh my God.
the Hikaris had a son
Oh my
named
God!
Hub, and he died. And in order to save his son, who, of course, is Lan's twin brother, they have identical DNA. Sure, yep. Which means, of course, he could make a Navi from that DNA.
Is this what conservatives think stem cell research is?
So MegaMan is Lan's dead brother. This is fucking wild.
I love how fucking nothing has happened in the story for 17 episodes. And then this happens.
And also, although their DNA is identical, he can't go too far with it, because if they're 100% in sync, then damage to the Navi would also damage the user in real life. You die on the net, you die in real life. So, like, previously in the game, I don't think it makes too much sense to, like, get a game over if you're on the nets, because net Navis do typically have, like, backups. You know, during scenarios, of course, you're in a life-or-death situation. If you lose MegaMan, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, before then, I would assume that, like, you know, MegaMan is just too large a file to actually, like, back up properly, and that's why you game over.
That just has a piece of shit computer.
But here's the real reason. If we use hub.bat, our DNA will once again be 100% the same.
God. Okay. So this is making me think of original Kamen Rider, and specifically that Tumblr post I shared with you that it talked a lot about stuff that went into Kamen Rider that we didn't pick up on because it's 50 years later and also on the other side of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just making me realize, like, so much goes into story, even for dumb things like this. A lot of writers still want to say something. And, like, this is dumb, but it also kind of kicks ass.
Oh, absolutely. Also, the song is back. Told you it'd make a good finale song.
Uh-huh. What the fuck kind of conversation do you think he had with his wife?
Alright, so... our dead son.
So, honey, you realize... I want the first, have you read this article on how everyone has different grieving processes and they're all valid? I may have gone a little too far.
I like to think I'm the most valid, actually, because, hey, good news, I finished my NetNavi research. I literally cannot do this with any other NetNavi on the planet, but hey, it got results.
So...
Also, let's not tell Lan about this, ever.
I may have zoned out after hearing that plot twist. So Mega Man's different from the other NetNavis, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Like, what can Mega Man do that the others can't?
He's best friends with Lan, and that's it.
So are the other... Because, like Proto Man is sentient, he's aware of stuff. Maybe not sentient, but he, has a personality. Is it just a thing where, like, once he figured out Mega Man, he didn't need the DNA? Is every NetNavi based off of Lan's dead brother?
I don't quite think it's that. Though that would be similar to the MegaMan.EXE series, where X is, the original Reploid and the basis for all Reploids, but also probably one of the more complex Reploids personality-wise. But anyway, here's another plot twist. So, Battle Network is on a different timeline from the, rest of the series. So technically speaking, this is a different Wily, except it is also sort of the same Wily. Two famous scientists competed to be the best. Him and Dr. Hikari, and of course I should remind you, Hikari is Japanese for lights. Dr. Light made the internets.
Okay, I think the intent is that this is their divergent timelines.
Yep. And so instead of making robots, they made the internet. Which I feel kinda bad for Wily because, supposedly he's the one who made the robots according to Battle Network. Except then, even in the classic series, his specific research still gets left in the wayside in favor of Dr. Light. So no matter what happens, nobody will ever choose Dr. Wily's research, and he will always be bitter about it. Don't press that button, Wily. Do it. Oh, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it right now. Oh, you're doing that, okay. I'll let you.
God.
I'd also like to remind you that, this model of pet you do have to plug into the computer. Alright, so, not too many viruses on the rocket net. Just this dude, who I've obliterated. Hooray. Also, Hub.Bat does actually increase your level by 1, so your damage goes up slightly, apparently. I don't think I'll notice.
Oh god. Wish they'd done the RPG thing where, your power level just goes through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is a challenge.
Alright, and so, the final boss is the LifeVirus, sporting an okay 1000 HP, but a far more threatening life aura. You have to do 100 damage in order to take this thing down, and he will put it back up. So pretty much the hardest thing is, if you've not optimized your deck to do a lot of damage, yeah, you're kinda screwed. That's not an issue for me though, and as such, LifeVirus is kind of a joke. It is infamous for being one of the easiest final bosses in the Battle Network series. Not only am I just kind of wrecking him right now, he also has to charge his attack, so he's a bit predictable in that way. And done. That was a cool-ass finish, though.
You got Kaizo'd.
Easy Boss did run through a laser and slash him in half. But yeah, Life Aura didn't help him. I had a way around that. Not having a weakness wasn't a big deal. Hey Wily, your virus sucked. Maybe you shouldn't have made a gigantic virus made out of my fucking oven computer. You ever think about that?
No, my virus that was made from the DNA of my dead son.
My base was also my son. I have a lot of dead sons, and they're all the tools I use to destroy the world. It's weird.
I have a very awful genetic condition, Hikari. It's recessive, so it didn't affect me, but it has killed every single one of my children. Unfortunately, I didn't study genetics, or else I would have realized it a lot sooner.
And so Wily exploded. The end.
Also, when does MegaMan get to beat the shit out of Dr. Hikari for naming him Hub?
And so, now Lan's mom can be really happy that she doesn't have to pretend that the net Navi her son's using isn't one of her dead children.
Oh, fuck. God.
Also, I just noticed that Roll's fucking headpiece there is the C buttons from the N64 controller.
Mm-hmm. I had no idea this was in Mega Man. I thought X was the edgy one. I thought X had the try-hard, edgy backstory bullshit.
That's the great thing. Battle Network wasn't even trying hard. It was extremely genuinely being like, okay, so, 2 kids, one's dead and a Navi now.
Hey, you know what? Sean never even had character development. He's still a prick.
He just leans back against that other house. Yep, I'm still an asshole.
He just kicks Lan in the shins and runs away. No need to thank me. After all, I didn't have any character development.
Thanks for making me look bad, Lan. Jeez. Next time, I'm still gonna be a petty bitch. Please don't call me Hub. Oh yeah, maybe it is kind of fucked up to just use your dead brother as an alarm clock. Ha 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 ha.
God. Can you imagine being a child who had a sibling that unfortunately passed away very young due to, like, SIDS or something like that, and then getting to this point of the game? Like, it's weird to us, it would be fucking unfathomable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I can only imagine the bizarre goddamn fanfics and Tumblr fandoms this game has.
So, yeah, that was Battle Network. Bit of a messy first game. Not the worst to play, but hoo boy does it have rough spots. Hoo boy does it have rough spots. But, you know, pretty good establishing of just the setting and the tone of the series, I would say. A good starting point. Again, plot, extremely Saturday morning cartoon, and then you get to the end. I have been waiting so long to get to this point.
So, I did want to ask about that. Do the other games also, do they escalate on dumb bullshit like that?
Not
Or is it
quite
a thing where, like, they're more consistently goofy and weird, but nothing hits you quite like that?
I would say so, yeah. Thinking about it, I don't think there's anything quite as buck wild as the Hub plot twist.
I'm trying to, like, think of an excuse as to why I like it, because I do genuinely kind of like it. But just from, you know, a purely technical perspective, introducing everything about that plot point so close to the end. Because we didn't even know that Lan had a dead brother.
Mm-hmm. There are, like, vague allusions, because, of course, a few episodes ago, Dr. Hikari mentions Hub out of context. And also, at one point, Miss Yuri, the summer school teacher, did just ask, "Hey, are you a twin?" And, of course, I pretended to not have context and just say, "No, I'm not a twin." Yeah, they're like really, really vague allusions to it. Like, I think the way, Miyu. But yeah, the way she talks about, like, Lan's net Navi and having, like, a powerful soul or something could be seen as, like, a vague allusion as well. So again, takes a while to even get to the allusions to the plot twist. Because, you know, it's not until you get to the city, which is a pretty good ways through the game.
Yeah. So I guess it makes sense that Lan wouldn't know because his parents just wouldn't tell him because they don't want to saddle him with that for his entire life.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, even if his brother wasn't brought back and he just had a dead brother, like, I could see him being, how old is he, like 8? And not knowing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the appropriate age would be to say something, but, like, I get it. But from a storytelling perspective, I feel like you need to give the audience more clues. I don't know, even something dumb like, hey, why do you have so much baby stuff? Like, you have the normal amount of toddler shirts, but, like, an absurd amount of baby shirts. Almost like they were expecting twice as many babies.
I mean, why does this say that these baby shoes were never worn? I wore these, right?
For sale, baby DNA never used.
God damn it.
Oh my god, Lan's gonna die one day, and somebody's gonna sell MegaMan to someone else.
I mean, they're 100% in sync now, though, so I think that means when Lan dies, Mega-Man also dies.
Jesus Christ! That's not how twins work in real life, by the way.
No.
Dr. Ikari, I think you have some flaws in your design.
And yet, even media, even not about fucking internet ghost brothers, is like, oh yeah, twins definitely feel each other's pain, right? That's totally a thing. Twin powers.
Alright. We could keep going for like another hour if we don't force ourselves to stop, so I'm gonna stop this.
So long, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for whatever we do next.
Mm-hmm.
It will not involve dead brothers, probably.